Hi, I'm TechO and welcome to TechO.com. I went for a run this morning around a new route, and it occurred to me that the variety of doing something different each time can be quite energizing. And to put it in a business sense, it can be quite interesting to have mystery and surprise in your business. So I've had a shower and I got dressed reasonably well. I'm ready to go to work. But am I? Perhaps all I've got under this desk are my wife fronts. Now that would be a real surprise if I stood up. So let's talk about surprise, mystery and variety and how that can be good for your business. Now wait, I know what you're thinking. You say, you're the guy who tells us all the time to provide your plans, to know exactly where your business wants to go. You're the one who talks about strategic planning and business planning and operational planning. You're the one who says, put it in your diary. You're the one who says, schedule it, work out your action plan, put a timeline on it. I know. Look, if you've also been reading my blogs and the articles I've written in my books, you'll also know that I usually say, do your planning, but be prepared for it to go wrong. Because the first day after you put your plan to work, things will go wrong. Things are unpredictable. You try and go in the one direction, but you don't always do so. Look, here's a diagram of what you and I would like to think our strategic plan is. We go from now to the vision, okay? This is probably what your journey looks like, as was mine. You go from now to the vision in a whole variety of different ways. Right, let's get that over with. So, why is uncertainty good for your business? Because we should embrace the uncertainty that comes out in that it teaches you about resilience. Look, these are the ways that I think it is helpful in your business and how, despite the planning that I ask you to do and the fact that you really need to know how you go from A to B, that you be prepared for changes. The first thing why uncertainty is useful for you is that it teaches you to be resilient. It teaches you how to react when things go wrong, not in a breakdown way, but to actually start to think through how plan B might work. This is how I think you build in the uncertainty into your business and into your planning. First of all, after you've done your plan, ask yourself what could go wrong. Have a variety of plan Bs in your business. Have a variety of different ways to handle different situations. Rehearse them in your mind. In this way, if things do start going not according to plan, you've got a couple of ideas about how to deal with those. All right. Number 2 is expect changes and look for changes as they happen. Because if you put your head in the sand and you say, this plan is all right, this plan is going exactly the way I want it to go, and things happen around you that don't quite go to plan, then you react very differently. You react in a way that's not resilient because things come and go, bam, they hit you and you're not prepared. So if you look for those changes, if you look for the assumptions in your plan that haven't quite come to work, that's when you can actually use the variety to look for new ways of solving the solutions. The other thing that I think you should do is to share the surprise. If things happen that are not planned for and you react badly alone by yourself, your team around you can start to wonder what's going wrong. That can be really disastrous for morale. If you share the surprise in a positive way and say, hey, look guys, this certainly wasn't what we expected. It wasn't in our plan. But look, let's take this as an opportunity. Let's see how we can use it to go back on track or to look at different ways to go in that one direction, but with some variety and some variances. Many minds make great work. So if you get your team together and they're all quite aware that these changes are not expected, but you get it right, that's going to be a great triumph. Number 4, I think you have to keep in mind that everything happens for a reason. Tony Robbins says that everything happens for a reason and it serves you. So the question you've got to ask yourself when things start to go wrong is, why is this happening? how can it serve me? How can I turn it round to become an opportunity for my business? So that way you're looking at things in a positive light rather than being defeatist. Very important to keep your morale up. So that's why I think surprise and variety, despite the planning that you need, is good for your business. Look, come on over to techo.com. We've got plenty of tools and templates and resources to help your business grow. Come on over and have a look.